I got a divorce. And I went into this rabbit hole. It was terrible. I had a motorcycle and I used to ride the beach, and I got onto a track and I went right into the water, right up to the gas tank. And I was just like, what am I doing? And I started realizing, like, wow, dude, you don't care about nothing.
I'm Nick, and this is John.
I ain't saying he'd be last in the pack, but he definitely ain't first, if you know what I'm saying.
We founded Foster Coffee in Michigan at a local farmer's market with a pop-up tent and a dream to impact our community. Now, we've seen that vision grow to multiple locations, a roasting facility to serve our cafes and others, with more expansions on the way. But the thing that continues to inspire us are the everyday people who are the interwoven fabric that make our communities great. We're traveling around the state to tell the stories of vendors, members, and characters to understand the impact one life or one business or one idea can have to positively affect others. This is In Good Company, stories of everyday people building a community of good.
All right, so if I don't hit this car, then we will successfully make our way to Carriage Town, just down the street. Which also houses Blueline Donuts, just on the north side of Flint, across the river.
We're gonna meet up with Nick Gatlin. He's the men's director there. I jokingly call him GQ. He's a handsome dude. He's become a good friend since we've come to Flint.
What I'm most excited about is just beginning to unpack how much of a ripple effect the relationship and like even just a single donut can have on a community. Hey Nick.
Hey Nick, how are you?
Good.
What's up, dude?
Good to see you.
You too.
Blueline Donuts has been operating out of Carriage Town Ministries from the beginning, right? So this room here is the cafeteria where we're feeding the public 7 days a week.
How many meals?
3 meals a day.
3 meals a day.
Yep. All the meals that we prepare are handmade. You know, we've got a pretty awesome food service budget that allows us to just make everything by hand, you know, prepare everything and serve it up with love. This is the dorm room, just to give you guys a peek as to, you know, what it actually looks like around here. You know, this is at the heart of what we do, providing that warm, safe place to lay your head at night. On any given night, there's 60 men working together to get through to the next day. The whole idea of the project is it's a low barrier job employment opportunity. That's how it ties into Carriage Town Ministries. Blueline Donuts is just another way to, you know, help people get back on their feet.
Seems like just like a natural extension from like what the ministry was doing to like have this kind of retail component part of it.
Bruce came through originally seeking shelter years ago. This was shortly before we even conceptualized the idea of Blueline Donuts.
Keep your eye on the donut and not the hole.
Okay.
That is such a deep statement that I put it right here.
He was what we call a resident here. Within a few months of him being here, we started this whole Blueline donut thing, and turns out he was an experienced donut maker.
Keep your eye on your objective and don't let nobody, you know, don't let things get in the way that doesn't need to be there.
Right, so this guy, he used to own a donut shop for years, found himself in a position where he had to sell everything and just, you know, transition out of that life. He noticed that we were trying to make donuts. You know, we were trying to make donuts.
Dude, their recipes for their glaze.
So here we are expecting to teach somebody else, right? And help them when he's actually teaching us. When I first started working here, I was intimidated. All the talk of, you know, crime and danger, what helped break that stigma for me especially was just like talking to people, getting to know people. Your mindset shifts when you're starting to build those relationships. The people here are no different than the people that live in Wausau, people that live in Fenton, the people that live in you know, Clio or further and beyond, right?
Yeah.
They're just people,
Yeah.
right? Just people with a different story. This is the future home of Blueline Donuts.
Awesome.
Not only to expand what we do, but also to just have another meaningful place in the community. It'd be a success for somebody to walk out of here with a transformed mindset of what this community, this neighborhood is about, right? Because it really is a neighborhood that is so community focused. Blueline Donuts provides them an opportunity to tell their own story, right? To rebuild themselves and you know, show the world that they have purpose, right? But also show themselves that they have purpose, right?
I was lost for a while, and it was faith that turned me around. So I always say that Blueline didn't save my life, it just gave me life.
The thing about Bruce in this thread of redemption that runs from Blueline to Carriagetown and ultimately back to Foster is it's one story in a multitude of stories that need to be told and are oftentimes baked into something as simple as a donut. And that's something that aligns with our vision to foster community through coffee, and it's something that absolutely compels us to tell these stories. You got an internal timer?
I don't know, because they got burned. So. That's all right, they're for Fosters.
Oh, great. Love it. You can't put that in the video.
You get it?
I was hoping.